Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. With Debbie finally in our rearview mirror, we can get about the business of cleaning up and then showing off again for our friends and visitors. Beaufort County Schools finally underway for the 24-25 school year, and with all public services like the dumps and the bus and the ferry services back up and running again, let's get back to normal. We'll talk more about Debbie a little later on in our half hour. So back to the normal news. Think you can run the city of Beaufort or the town of Hilton Head better than the people who are now? Well, the filing for mayor and 2 city council seats in Beaufort runs through the 15th, as does filing for 3 town council seats on Hilton Head Island. Beaufort City Council seats represent all citizens and are nonpartisan. The seats of current Mayor Phil Cromer and Councilors Neil Lipsitz and Mitch Mitchell are up for election, while on Hilton Head, town council seats in wards 1, 3, and 6 have already drawn interest from a number of candidates. You can access the paperwork through the town clerk's offices or either town's website. More than just the traditional community in Sheldon's Oyotunche African village are mourning the stabbing death last week of their 47-year-old king, considered a king at least in Nigerian culture. Tributes have poured in from around the world for the king's wisdom and native intelligence, and for being a perfect gentleman, and up to 2,000 people are expected at his yet-to-be publicly disclosed funeral, even though there are only about 10 families still living in the community northwest of Gardens Corner these days. 52-year-old Akiba Kasale Meredith is being held for that murder. If you have recently retired to the Lowcountry or are thinking about it, the financial website Bankrate.com says South Carolina is the 4th best state in the country to do it this year. That's up from 19th a year ago. Bankrate uses 5 broad categories: affordability, overall well-being, cost and quality of health care, weather, and crime, and says the state has made significant improvements in affordability and crime over the last year. Delaware, by the way, is ranked number 1, followed by West Virginia and Georgia. Alaska's the worst, followed by New York, Washington, and California. Iowa was number 1 a year ago. And maybe as good a story as could have come out of Debbie was the help of our animal lovers for the plight of the critters in the Jasper Animal Rescue Mission. Community members from all over the Lowcountry rescued at least 40 dogs from having to spend more nights outside at the rescue mission and fostered them at least through the storm. Most of those pups still up for adoption if you want to give them a forever home. Maybe we'll hear a lot of new 4-legged friends called out, "Debbie?" For more details on these stories and other Lowcountry news, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. So how's it going to look outside the next few days? Here's the Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather update with Maria Soden.
Thanks, Bob. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are supposed to get a break from the rain for the next couple of days, but then we are going to see those thunderstorms and showers returning by the weekend. So taking a look at Friday, it's going to be cloudy and humid, and while the highs are going to be in the 90s, we are supposed to get a heat index of 105. Taking a look, Hilton is going to have a high 91, low of 79, Bluffton is going to have a high 92, low of 77, and Beaufort is going to have a high 92 and a low of 78. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 6:43 and sunset is going to be at 8:13. Taking a look at the tides, low tides is going to be at 8:10 a.m. and high tides is going to be at 1:10 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into next week. Saturday is supposed to be cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, but should be clearing up by the evening. Highs will be in the low 90s, lows in the upper 70s. Then come Sunday, it's supposed to be sunny to partly cloudy with an afternoon thunderstorm and then possibly more into the evening. Highs will be in the upper 80s, lows in the upper 70s. And then come Monday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy again with scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and possibly into the evening. Highs will be in the upper 80s, lows in the upper 70s. That's it for your Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather. Let's head it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. When we come back, we'll help you through this weekend, deal with recovering from Tropical Storm Debbie. Maybe some tips that'll help you out. Stay with us.